Hello guys, Magnificent Kimberly here. So welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is Relationship Advice Fridays. Have you ever felt or experienced a controlling partner? Well, in this video, we're going to look into the signs of a controlling partner. Now, toxic relationships are more common than we think and recognize. And recognizing controlling behavior is crucial for your well-being. It's important to address these issues early on to prevent them to prevent further harm from happening. So being in a controlling relationship can have detrimental effects on your mental and emotional health. It's vital to understand the signs to protect yourself from potential harm. So let's explore the 7 key signs of a controlling partner, from constant monitoring to isolating you from your loved ones and making decisions on your behalf. These behaviors can indicate a toxic dynamic in the relationship. So, signs of a controlling partner in a relationship. When your partner tries to manipulate your thoughts and actions, making you doubt your own judgment and independence. So, this would be manipulation or gaslighting, when your partner kind of makes you feel crazy or makes you feel stupid for thinking a certain way, even though they're doing the opposite of making you feel secure in a relationship. They're making you feel insecure. They're making you feel a certain type of way. So definitely be on the lookout for that. The second sign is isolating you from friends and family. So it may start off slowly, but this is often the first step that someone's trying to control you. For me in particular, my ex, he did try to, he didn't isolate me from family per se, but I feel like he did try to wreak havoc between me and my family and, our connections, bonds, relationships. Also, he made me cut off my guy friends because he felt insecure while keeping his female friends. So, which is a double standard, So, anywho, and it's one thing if a man wants you to cut off your guy friends or limit contact with your guy friends. It's another thing for them to make you cut them off completely, because to me that's a sign that they're insecure, especially if it's not mutual. You know what I'm saying? If they're not cutting off their female friends completely, but want you to do the complete opposite of what they're doing, that's a big no-no for me. It's not chronic criticism. So criticism, like isolation, is also something that could start off small. In fact, someone may try to convince themselves that their partner's criticism of them is warranted, or that the partner isn't doing something or is doing something wrong that warrants them criticizing them. But over time, this is kind of like critiquing or micromanaging, which can kind of get really annoying and irritating over time. So just be on the lookout for that. So veiled or overt threats against you or themselves. So some partners will threaten you if you try to leave them, if you try to leave the relationship, or if you try to walk away from them or whatever. And so this is followed by threats, love bombing, buttering you up and gaslighting you, manipulating you, and doing the same thing all over and over again. And mind you, I want you guys to take the threats seriously, because even if they won't act on these threats, it's the principle that they said it, because if you're not going to act on something, don't say it, you know what I'm saying? And actions speak louder than words. So it's like, even if they don't act on those threats, it's still a threat. It doesn't matter whether you meant it or not, you know what I'm saying? You still made the decision and went on your way to make those verbal statements to someone. So that's not okay. That is not okay at all. So I guess an overactive scorecard. So this means keeping score of your faults, of your flaws, and of your wrongdoings. And in a healthy relationship, that's not warranted, that's not needed, nor is it necessary or beneficial. So keeping score of each other, of how much each other have done wrong or each other's past actions and everything. The one thing I want you guys to know that in a relationship is that you must forgive others for any wrongdoing that they do, whether it's intentional or unintentional. It should most likely, in a healthy relationship, it's most likely unintentional, but it depends on the wrongdoing, on the wrongdoings, because I feel like in a toxic relationship, there's going to be more wrongdoings on the toxic person's side than your side and everything. But yeah, this all leads to a lack of healthy communication and lack of wanting to do better and improve as a person. So if this is happening, please just be aware and conscious of this. Using guilt as a tool. So many manipulative and toxic partners are skilled manipulators and gaslighters, and they will make the partner question their own emotions, their own thoughts, even their own mind, and make them think they're crazy to work, which works in the manipulator's favor. So yeah, they will often try to make you feel guilty, and this is also a thing where they project things onto you. So if they feel a certain type of way, they may project onto you, knowing that you didn't do anything wrong, or that it has nothing to do with you. But just be aware of that, because a healthy relationship, they should not make you feel guilty for whatever reason. You should not be made to feel guilty for whatever reason, unless you're doing something wrong on your part, like I don't know, but that's a different case scenario, you know what I'm saying? Because again, a toxic person, they are manipulative, they're gaslighters, they are love bombers, they are just toxic. They are toxic all around. Okay, spying, snooping, or requiring constant disclosure. So if a partner always wants to know where you're at, I mean, again, it's not a bad thing if a partner wants to know, where you're at or whatever, or what you're doing or whatever. But if they're always, going through your phone and reading your texts consistently or constantly, like on a daily basis type thing, then that's not healthy at all. Especially when they haven't found you doing anything wrong and everything. Like for me, when I get into a healthy relationship, I don't want to have to check my partner's phone multiple times a day or on a daily basis. Like that's just not what I want to do. Like I don't want to do that. And so if a partner even has to monitor you like that and micromanage you like that, then that is not the right relationship for you to even be in. Like you should not even be with someone like that. You should be with someone who can trust you and who you can trust as well. And so that is also is a sign that there's no trust, that they don't trust you. And that's also a sign of them violating, your own privacy. And who wants that, right? Okay, overactive jealousy, accusations of paranoia. So a partner being jealous can be flattering or even cute in the beginning, but over time, when they become too possessive, or they start making accusations and start being like overly jealous, at that, it's not like that's not it either. Like that's not cute. That's not that is not good to deal with. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because usually the person who makes all these accusations against you and claims that you're doing something that you're not supposed to, or you're being flirtatious, or you're doing this, or whatever. Usually when the person who's making the accusations is the person who is the one that's doing something wrong in a relationship. So just please keep that in mind, y'all, okay? Like, y'all do not have to put up with this at all. Okay. Not respecting your need for a long time. So this is important to me because I feel like when I was in my toxic relationship, I never got as much alone time. I never got the space and time alone to myself that I really needed. Sorry about the coughing, y'all. But yeah, I never got the time, because again, it's important to know that in a healthy relationship, a long time and space is needed to maintain a healthy relationship. So if your partner does not give you time alone and space to yourself, then a relationship is not going to be healthy. It's just not, because you need that time to yourself to really to think, the process, to de-stress and all that, and rejuvenate. Make you earn trust or other good treatment. So so this kind of reminds you of like having to prove yourself to your partner over and over again after you've already proven yourself to them on many occasions. So if it's a thing where you have to keep proving yourself to your partner and keep earning their trust and keep earning them and keep earning to be treated the way you deserve, then they are not the one for you, because you shouldn't have to, like, after y'all already made the relationship official and you've already went through the steps of proving who you are and proving yourself and earning someone's trust and earning someone's love, I feel like once y'all become official, that should not still be happening. Like, that should, no, because that's one thing that I hate. That's one of my pet peeves that I don't like at all, is that when you have to keep proving yourself to your partner over and over again, because whether it's because of jealousy or whether because they don't trust you, whatever, like, if that's the case, don't get in a relationship with me, because, like, I'm not going to keep proving myself. I'm not going to keep trying to find ways to get you to trust me if you already don't. Like, because if you don't, then if you already don't trust me, if you already don't believe what I say, or, you know, and again, my actions speak louder for words, because my actions will match my words, and that's the type of woman I am. My actions match my words. So if you don't believe me, then we don't need to be together. I'm like, period. Okay, so making you feel belittled for whatever reason, whether that's your politics, or even because of how they feel and their own projection, and them projecting onto you how they feel and everything, which is not okay. So yeah, it's definitely not great when someone makes you feel small and stupid, or comes to trying to change your mind about something that you believe in, and everything. So a good example is that, you know, I believe that marriage is a covenant between God, my husband, and I. But someone may believe that marriage is a contract. And although I can understand why some people see marriage as that, that's just not my belief. That's just not what I believe, and everything like that. But I would not belittle someone, make someone feel less than or whatever, just because they don't believe the same thing I believe. It just might mean that, like, we're not on the same path, on the same page as each other. That's all that means. So inability or unwillingness to ever hear your point of view. So if your partner expects you to compromise and always hear their point of view and perspective, but they never want to hear your point of view or perspective or perception on things, then that's not okay. Because as a partner, you know, as a partner, especially in healthy relationships, you should be willing to, at least, even if you don't agree, you should be willing to hear and listen to your partner's point of view and perspective, and listen to understand and not listen to respond, you know. And so, yeah, these are just the majority of the signs of when you're dealing with someone who is a controlling partner. So it's overly jealous. Let's see. So, spying you, sleeping on you, monitoring you, micromanaging you, overly jealous, unwilling to see your side of things. What else? Using guilt as a tool, an overactive scorecard, so keeping score. What else? Making threats against you or themselves. Chronic criticism, and although it's chronic, again, it can build up. And isolating you from friends and family. So, yeah, those are just the key signs of a controlling partner, you guys. And in a conclusion, you know, it's essential to set boundaries and to seek help. If you are in a controlling relationship, remember that Your well-being should always come first, no matter what. So I urge you to reflect on your own relationships and seek support if needed, because remember, you deserve to be in a healthy and respectful relationship. Don't hesitate to reach out for help if you're facing control or manipulation in a relationship. And remember that if you are experiencing these things in a relationship, you are indeed in a toxic relationship. So if you found this information or this video helpful, consider subscribing for more content on healthy relationships. Remember, you are not alone, and there is always support available. So stay strong and prioritize your wellness. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Thank you so much. Bye.